Nope. What's up, Migo Like Geeks and Freaks? There we go. Now it's off mute. So many buttons to push, so much shit to do. Speaking of buttons to push, have you heard about Open the Mail with me? All right. Anyway, let's go on, shall we? The show must go on. So today, muchos cosas especiales. Muchas cosas especiales por todos mis amigos. Esta tarde tenemos muchos muñecos por vez por todo el mundo. That's right. Oh, you're on Facebook. Okay, Thomas Sawyer is here. Thomas Sawyer. All right. Thomas, you want me to open your box first? Or you want me to show what I got from Aleksandar? Let's open your box first. What the hell? You're first in. Let's open up. First of all, I put it in a box. He wrapped it in paper. That is a professional job. I got a bunch of things in the mail, but I'm not going to open them because, I'm not going to open them live because they're gifts for other people. And I want that glass breaking sound. They're gifts for other people. And I don't want them to see before they show up. I've been doing, like I said, a lot of random drawings. You want to see some? Here they are. Just kidding. These are from my daughter. I've been doing random drawings on my computer to send gifts out to people. Some extra stuff I have, some things I've been ordering. Your name comes up. If it comes up in the lottery, then I find something for you that I feel will be accurate. Wow. Somebody did some wrapping. There's a note. I always like the notes. The notes are good. It says, hang on. Merry Christmas, Lou. Hope you enjoy these as much as I did when I was a kid. Great displayed. $750 by December 1st. That's Thomas Sawyer right there. He's saying $750 by December 1st. December 31st. I'm sorry. We're up to $722 and growing. We are 28 away from $750 from this number. Don't let Thomas Sawyer down. Hit the number. Invite your friends. Bring them to Migo Like. I love this. I have all these notes. There's some behind me, you see, but I got all these notes all over the place. Something from Rich Hurley over there, Randall, Dennis, Tony, Sanchez, Max, Dave, so much shit going on. So they're up there. Ooh, this is interesting. Brian Sanchez is here. The Illinois Gigolo. Which one should I open first, Thomas? I see a green one, a red and white striped one, a red one, and a bigger green one. Which one should I open first? Since you're here, do you know what's in them? Do you remember what's in them? Or Thomas remembers what's in them. I'm going to get rid of that so we can see. All right, I'm going to pick one because I'm going to pick that one. Is that okay? Because it's delayed on the chat, so I apologize. For those of you guys that are checking in on Facebook and you're typing and I'm not responding to you, go with green. Go with green, man. Okay, go with green. Okay. For those of you that are checking in on Facebook and type, I can't respond to you. It's because you didn't permit Restream access for you to type into it. Yes, it's a Facebook thing. Facebook is dumb. Mark Zuckerberg is, well, he's smart and he knows how to get money out of people, but it's dumb the way that it does things. Sorry. Today was a great day and a sad day all at once. This was a very stressful week. I mean, we had more customer emergencies this week, and it was literally round the clock working. I was like, please let me get this done by the end of the week because I'm very trying to get done. Got up this morning. I knocked out 2 of them, and I had 2 more to go. I got up this morning, and the garbage man again came and didn't take all the garbage. And to make a long story short, they got a new garbage man in, and he's been fucking up. Is that a way? He threw my garbage can, broke, and I have on camera taking it and not just throwing it. He took it and he slammed it. It's like one of those big, expensive 96-gallon ones. So I called him up and they're like, oh yeah, we'll send you a new one. They never did anything. So I called him a couple times because he wasn't taking the garbage. So this morning I called and the girl got badass. Girl got very upset because I called and said, hey, this is probably the 4th time I've spoken to you. And I hate to be rude, but you need to get this shit straightened out. And she turns to me and goes, this is abusive. You're abusing me. I go, what? The fuck out of here. So that was a shitty day. But then all the problems by 5 o'clock, As usual, we solved them all. So I was very excited. So I have a chance to breathe, get some stuff together, and I'm seeing something really fucking cool in this package now. All right, so Thomas, you have to help me with the names of these. Let me get my glasses back on because I can't see shit. My cheaters. Oh, and all my new contacts came today, so that's good. So badass. All right, so before I open this, because Thomas, I believe this goes to that line. What's Brian say? The ones from Dr. Rich Hurley are all about how you stole his Lucky Charms. Classic. Very classic. Oh, there's Thomas having go green, and there is Sanchez saying I stole his Lucky Charms. Okay, so I'm going with green, but Thomas Sawyer's put together a boatload of photos and some information for me on the line, and I'm going to let him type up the name of the line because I didn't hear of them. I never heard of them before. He had them, and I believe this is from that line. Am I correct, Thomas? This is so fucking cool. Okay, so he's like, I don't know how to explain it. He's a combination of, let me hold him up. He's a combination of, he's like Spider-Man. He's got a, yes, you are. This is the Mighty Crusaders from Remco. Okay, that's awesome. We talked about Remco because I got something else from Remco tonight, just coincidentally, which is really cool. All right. So these are from the Mighty Crusaders from Remco. And I'm going to put a page up. It's Thomas's page. I'm just going to put it up, and I'm working on it tonight. I actually got a whole bunch of pages. I got to do some other for Tony Schwally and so on. I got a bunch that have to go up. And I just finished the one from Vince Rabone for the Action Jose. So these are from Remco. These are the Mighty Crusaders. And Thomas, did they make the Web? Okay, his name is the Web. Obviously, he's got a web. Check it out. He's got, let me turn him over. He's got a web on his belt. He's got a web cape. He's really cool. Thomas, what years were these again? So sorry, his typing is delayed because the applications, they put a little delay on it on Facebook. When did these come out? Were these 70s or 80s? These must have been 80s, right? I'm guessing 80s because of the size, although Star Wars did come out in the 70s like that. That is really, dude, that's really cool. So for those of you who don't know anything about me, okay, 83, this is the Web. Hold on, let me put this up. His name is the Web, and he came out in 83 or 84. And they did a comic books on these, right, Thomas? There was comics for these guys. And if you don't know anything about me, as I was saying before, is I love knockoff shit. This is just so fucking cool. It is. It's 80s. It's ridiculous. It's so wicked cool. It's kind of a hard plastic. I see he's got movable arms. He has a movable head, movable legs, no elbow joints, wrists, or feet. But wow, that's really cool. That is really cool. Thomas, thank you so much. That is really, really cool. Really, really cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. I love it. All right. Red. Do we go with red next? Green and red? Because there's another green package in here. I'll go for another one. So this one is the red package. Who's all in here? Let's check in. Everybody, do a little Terrence K. Williams. Everybody, come on in. Come on in. Come on. Facebook's trying to get rid of me. Yes, they are. Oh, my God. These are so fucking cool. All right, hold on a second. All right, everybody come in. Let's have a check-in. Where are you guys coming from? Okay, so Archie, here, let me put this up. Archie Comics was trying to produce superheroes. Marvel and DC would not allow it, so they had to make up their own line. Oh, fantastic. All right. Is this guy is his name like the Shield or something? He's like a Captain America, like ripoff, right? He's like a Captain America dude. He's got he's got blonde hair. He's got kind of the half mask. He's got the shield. I can't believe he has the fucking accessories, Thomas. Holy shit. He's got the stars on the elbow. Look at that. Remco. Look at the boots. The shield and his shield whistles. Oh, his shield, when he throws it, it whistles? All right, so this is the shield. I'm going to bring that up. These are from Archie Comics. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Back in 83, 84. This is the shield. This is the web. Come over here, web. Wait a minute, get out of his web. There we go. Thomas, tell me about the shield. So when he throws it, oh, no, you're talking about it really whistles. Oh, you're shitting me. I thought you meant that was like a superpower. You got to be kidding me. Look at the shield. So you blow into that end and it whistles? Should I blow into it? Some kid stuck it in his butt first. I don't care. So am I doing it right? Am I doing it right? Well, I clearly don't know how to blow a whistle. Sanchez, you're good at blowing. Could you show me how to do this? So you blow into his shield. I see a hole. Okay, wait a minute. I'm not doing something right. You have to blow the shield. That's what she said. Hold on. I'll put that up. Sanchez, can we get a that's what she said here? I'm not good at this. I don't want to eat it on camera. We're going to just take it at Thomas's word that his shield whistles. Look at that. It's got the hole for the whistle. Dude, that's really fucking cool. Like, in all seriousness. Oh, I see. There's a hole there. Oh, I got you. Hold up. Oh, I don't want to take it apart. I'm afraid to take it apart. I'll never get it back together. I'm not taking him off. I'm going to take your word for it that he whistles. Okay, that's really fucking cool. Thank you, Sanchez. That's what she said. Thank you, Brian Sanchez. 20 minutes later. Thank you. At least you did it. Hey, Paul, at least I said something. So the shield whistles. So you take the shield, you put it in your mouth, and you blow it. That's fantastic. Dude, these are really badass. You know, it's funny because Thomas sent me pictures of these from his collection. And then, you know, you ever notice like usually everything looks better in person. All right, we're going for the Red Stripe Man from Jamaica. Hello, everybody. Open the mail with me. Sanchez, open the mail with me. Man, sometimes people just got to get their own material, don't they? What's in the mail? What's in the mail? What's in the mail? What's in the mail? Oh, wicked. I already see something badass in here. Hold on. I have to be very careful. I just want to get the paper and the tape. There we go. Thomas used some extra strong like Gorilla Tape or something. If this is gonna, dude, no fucking way. I was gonna say, if this is the dude that looks like the Hawk, I'm gonna fucking shit myself. By the way, this program is not for children. Okay, it's not for children. For those of you who are children, they're not for you. Oh my God, look at this dude. Holy, this is like their Hawkman, right? Okay, hold on. Sanchez is gonna get a kick out of this one too. I know. Hang on. Look at that. Look at that. Is Remco, is that not badass? Is that not badass? Oh shit, he's got okay, so his shield also whistles. Okay, so he's also got and check it out. Wait, let's go sideways. Let's give him the perf. Let's give him the perfeel, as Ed Norton would say. Let's take off his helmet. Look at that. Come on. Wicked cool. This guy's he's even got like the white eyebrows, like he's an eagle. Is he the eagle or the hawk? He's got to be the hawk, right? He's got to be the hawk. Hold on, wait for Thomas to tell me who he is. I'm going to bring this back up about the Archie comics. So it's up there until I hear what Thomas says. Wow. Thomas, he is wicked cool. You know, it's so funny because collecting stuff on your own, you learn so much more being in a group with people. Thomas, does his arm do something? Like, is he's... Oh, shit. Check it out. He's got... Hold on a second. Oh, Coy Dean. Hold on. What's his name? His name is the Buzzard. Oh, he's the Buzzard. Okay. And you can blow the buzzard too. Sanchez, hurry up. Let's go. That's what she said. Oh, Sanchez, so bad. But wait a minute. Yes, action arms. Come on. So I got a whistle to blow. I got fucking badass. I've got it's stamped on the back. I can see it stamped right here. You guys can't see it, but I can. They have action arms. Do they all do that? Fuck me. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so fucking cool. So fucking, oh my God. They've got fucking action arms for punch action. Let me bring these three up together. I know this is not like the best way to display them, but check them out. He has fisting action. That is fisting action. But wait a minute. But they also, the shields are whistles. Come on, seriously. You are in and out of this live. You got to get, how many times I got to tell you, Brian Sanchez, you got to get off Mint Mobile. Thomas, these are really fucking cool, bro. Like, seriously. And so I love you. And now I'm going to hate you at the same time because you know what's going to happen now, right? We all know what's going to happen. You brought a little something to the table. I got a little taste of it. And now guess what's going to happen? Now I'm going to go, now I'm going to go out to fucking find the rest or try and find the rest, which I can't even imagine these are easy to find, Thomas. They're Remco. In all my toy searches and all these, I've never even come across these things before. Does anybody else have these? Does anybody else have these? I was watching something else. Of course you're watching something else, you bastard. Yes, the rabbit hole. All right, Thomas, I know you sent me pictures. How many are in this set? Are there, would you send me like 10 or 15 or 20 or something like that? Okay, now you have my attention. There we go. Now we have Brian Sanchez's attention. Language. Oh. Okay, hold on a second. If I say it's a jelly, Dean, does that help? If I say it's a jelly? Total of eight. 4 good ones and four good guys and 4 bad. Okay. I know the Shield's a good guy, right? Is the Web a good guy, I'm guessing? And the Buzzard, is he good or bad? Because a Buzzard's usually a bad thing. But, dude, these are so badass. I can't. Let me try this shit. Hold on a second, because some kid stuck it in his butt. Who let the dogs out? Who let the dogs out? Thomas, that is fucking badass, man. Okay, so Buzzard is the only guy. Okay, he's the bad guy. I would imagine the Buzzard would be a bad guy. Oh, these are dude, these are fucking wicked. Thank you, man. Like in all seriousness, you guys that send stuff, you're very, very nice. And I always feel guilty when people send shit because I don't do anything to deserve it. I really don't. I appreciate everything you guys do. And Thomas, I think I got the box situation just about resolved over there. Because Thomas wants to get the Empire helicopters I have. And I got to find a box for them big enough to get them to him. So you're muting my ass? How about this, Dean? How's that? Does that work? I think that works. I love it. I love this. This is great. His name is the Buzzard, and you can blow the buzzard too. Okay. So let's put this up. There's a total of 8, 4 good guys and 4 bad guys. Okay, so I have 3. So I need 2 good guys and 3 bad guys if my math is correct. And I'm usually pretty good at math. All right, hang tight. Dean Verge checking in all the way from the Great White North. For you guys that don't know Dean, you should know Dean. They're checking in from the Great White North in freezing ass Canada. Up there with Randall Wall and our buddy, you know who. Open the mail with me. Uh-oh, I'm afraid to open this. I'm terrified to open this. By the way, Thomas, we're really happy you do a lot of live videos. You and Max. It's funny because Max never did lives, and now you can't get Max to stop. If that motherfucker could be on live 24/7 with Max TV, he would. No, we love Max. He's fucking awesome. Max is also Santa Claus for kids at Christmas time, and I think that's really a nice thing that he does. It's very special for him to do that. I really, really like people that go that kind of way. Thomas, you have to wrap everything. I appreciate it. No fucking way. You motherfucker. Oh, excuse me. No fucking way. Holy shit, I almost just fell over. Oh my God. All right. Let's take a moment and everybody collect themselves. I'm just going to check something. We have 5 people on Facebook and 4 people on YouTube. Okay. I'd like everybody to take a moment, take a breath. What I'm about to show you, I have never seen before in my life. Never. In person. I mean, I just recently saw from Thomas, but holy fucking shit is this badass. All right, you ready? You've seen 3 of them. You ready for this? Check this out. Holy mother of God. Is that badass? Remco, same company that made, for those of you who aren't like that good on the Remco side, same company that made the monsters and something else I'm going to show you today. Wow, look at this shit. Check it out. Official secret sonic signaling shield. That's the whistle. This is the shield. He's got 2 pistols. He's got a belt. Power Unleashed. Mighty Crusaders, the world's mightiest heroes, featuring mighty punch action. I love that. Like, I love for them to compete in the market and to get some attention that they added features like a whistling shield. He's got handguns in a holster, and he's got a mighty punch action. They just didn't throw some 3 3/4 figure together. Even to get better, holy crap. How badass is this? They have, oh my God, this is so cool. They show you how to use the mighty punch action down here. Let me see if you guys can see it. They show you the whistle, the secret sonic signaling shield to whistle, but they also show you the other characters on the back. So badass. Thomas, how many of these open him? Johnny needs a heart attack. Are you at it? Oh no, I'm not doing that. That I would have a heart attack on that. So, Thomas, how many comics did they make of this? Like, how many were in the series? Was it one series? They did one run and that was it? Or did they a bunch of these? Did they do a bunch of these? Somebody says, open it. Johnny needs a heart attack. If you don't know who Johnny is MIB Master Toy Museum, the curator. He will be your curator today and tomorrow. All right, check it out. We got the shield. Check it out. This is so cool. So they put the characters and they put like who their secret identity is on the back. So cool. The shield, power data, real name, Joe Higgins, secret identity, FBI agent. The shield has super strength and the power to leap great distances. His body could withstand 2,000 degrees of heat. His flame-proof costume also protects him from harm. The web, real name, John Raymond, police scientist. Fucking A. The Fox. The Fox kind of looks a little bit like Black Panther, doesn't he? I haven't seen the figure. I'm just looking at the picture. Kind of looks a little like Black Panther. Oh, he's in the Black Panther. Name. What's it? Paul Palin? Freelance photographer, sworn enemy of all the evildoers. The Fox has turned his body into a living weapon using karate. There it is right there, like Sanchez. Using karate. It's pronounced karate for you ignorant fucks. Using karate and other martial arts along with his natural stealth and cunning. Badass. The Comet. Oh, check this guy out. Real name, John Dickering. Is that right? Did I get that right? It's so small I can barely see it. Okay, the bad guys. The Sting, who has wings. I'm assuming, Thomas, you have all these. You know how many? Okay, you don't know how many they made. Okay, so we don't know how many comics they made. But how many? You have a bunch of them, Thomas, I'm assuming? You have a bunch of comics, I'm guessing. Now, not only have to fucking go look for figures, now I have to go look for comic books? Oh, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Does anybody have or have read about the Mighty Crusaders before? If you do, answer up. Don't be silent. It's not a room to be silent. It's a place to speak. The bad guys, the Sting, the Buzzard, the Eraser, fucking badass. Oh, the Brain Emperor. Thomas, did you send me a picture of the Brain Emperor? You love the Comet the most. You like the Comet the most. Okay. The Comet the most. So, but Thomas, you have all of these, correct? You have all these. I don't even know where you got them. Remco, indicate trademark of Archie Comics Publications, 1984. Archie Comics Publications, 1984. Remco Toys, New York. Made in the British Crown Colony of Hong Kong. That's right. Hong Kong didn't go back to China until the 80s or early 90s. I forget. Wow. Dude, this is some badass shit. Every single one of them comes, it looks like they have a shield. A shield or a symbol. Wow. Fucking cool. Oh, so amazing. You have all of them. Okay, the brain. The brain. Fucking awesome. Thomas, that is badass, bro. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. That is so cool. They all come with like a plethora of weapons. Hefe, did you know what a plethora is? Would you say I have a plethora of piñatas? Oh my God, that is. Oh, fuck. Damn it, Thomas. I was so happy to be in my little closed world of my collection. Fucking awesome. Let's show these again. These are just wicked awesome. So we'll do the card. And the card art is really cool. Like they got like the hand coming out and they got like the sonic signal coming out of the shield. It's the mighty Crusaders. Like the text is jumping off at you. There's the box one, or the carded one, sorry. Oh my God, he's wicked cool. And here he is loose. Here he is loose with his whistling shield. Whistling shield. And here's the bad guy, the buzzard. I like that his buzzard helmet comes. I don't even know where you fucking found these things, man. But I know I'm fucked. I love Remco products. I really do. I love Remco products. And look at this guy, the web. I mean, come on, it's really cool to have Batman and Superman and all that. But isn't it cool to like have some like kind of different superhero that's not in the mainstream everybody's doing all the time? So fucking cool. Wow. Okay, well, you just stole the show, so there's nothing left. Oh my God, that is so awesome. Well, while we're doing Remco, all right, and thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. Just, I'm wowed. I guess I'm wowed. I'm wowed. Thank you, man. Seriously. No, seriously, I know I joke around a lot, but dude, that's really a very nice thing to do. And I'm very appreciative. Very appreciative. Welcome again. This is my favorite. Merciless bastard. Again, welcome to the rabbit hole. You ain't leaving. Oh. Wait, what? Dean says, you think you have an ad in a comic book for the THRM? What's the THRM? Oh, the figures. What? What do you mean, Dean? Type some shit up here. We need to see. We need to see. All right. While Dean's typing that up, we're going to talk more about Remco. You guys, I think I showed you guys the other night, and if I didn't, I did a video a long time ago about the Ronald McDonald Land figures, which are also made by the same company, Remco. These 6, 7-inch characters, they had Ronald. They're all the original vintage characters. It was Ronald, Big Mac, Mary McCheese, Ronald, Professor, Grimace, who's the only one that's like a beanbag figure. The Hamburglar, and there's the beautiful McDonaldland playset. It's got a train you wind up, it goes around. I got all that stuff. I actually set up and did a video for you guys about 2 years ago. I think it's on the YouTube somewhere. If not, I'll do another one. But I was talking to David Gunn the other night because he's doing a little cool thing for his niece with McDonald's. And I said, you know what, David, let me see if I got some shit. And I opened the thing and I forgot all these figures laying there. So I put them together. It's like, this is cool. So I did the whole Remco Ronald McDonald page a while ago, and I showed all the figures. And the one thing neat about them, I'll take this guy off if I can. They all came with some kind of accessory. And like the Professor came with the little wrench, and one of them came with a whistle and so on. But their little thing is they weren't really posable. Their arms and their legs went up and down. But they have this knob on the back, this white knob, as you can see. And whichever way you moved it was how you directed his head. Right? Do you want some fries with that? Hells to the yeah. Hook it up. Is Migo like going to hit 750 by December 31st? Hells yeah. All right. So they had this cool thing. Inside, if you look, even the peg that connects the head to the body is white. It's all right. No big deal. You're like, big deal, Lou. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay, no problem. Well, the other night I went out looking because I was looking for something for someone, and I came across this. Now, all those cards, before I say this, all those cards, they came on a card something like this. It was carded with a bubble. Okay, and it was a really nice decorated, bright red and yellow Ronald McDonald colors. But then I found this the other night. I've never seen anything like this in my 25 years of collecting a Ronald McDonald Land Remco figure. It's made by Remco. I'll show you on the back. 1980. Okay. Show you a little more. It shows all the characters, same ones you get on the cards that I showed you. The year is on here somewhere. Where do I see it? Here it is right here. Okay, there it is right there. Okay. Remco McDonald in a bag. Now, I got this today, and the first thing I did is, wow, he looks a little shorter. So I put him up side by side to see, and he is a little bit shorter. You can't tell from the camera, but I can tell from here. He's a little shorter. The other thing I noticed when I looked at him, is his head. This head is this is a hard head. That's what she said. It's not very squishy, and it's much thinner than this one, which is a squishy head, and it's a wider head. It's actually a bigger head. It almost looks like it's disproportionate to the body bit, which they're characters, so we know that they are. But the thing that stood out the most to me was when I looked in the back. I know this might not show up on camera. You see the peg? It's flesh colored. And the peg inside the head, which you can't see, is also flesh colored. And it's much smaller knob than this. So see if you guys can get a good look. I don't want to take it out of the bag, but see if you guys can see it. It's hard to see, but there's a big difference. One's got bigger balls. That's all there is to it. So, what was I going to say? So this bagged figure is a slightly different variant of this one. They made all the figures. I've looked and looked and looked, and I have not found any more in bags. As a matter of fact, the person who sold it said, I didn't even know they made them in bags. I said, neither did I. These were originally made in the 70s, which these were. This is in the 80s. So this is kind of like they must have remade them or something. And those were actually the first McDonald Land characters with a McDonald Land action figure playset that was not a Happy Meal toy. So these were sold commercially or retail-y, if you will. They were sold in retail stores like Toys R Us. They were the first action figures for McDonald's sold. They were made by Remco. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it is different. If anybody has any information on these more, I put it up on the mymegolike.com. For those of you guys who are interested, it's down at the bottom, but it is slightly different. And I'll have to go put some detail how it's the color peg. The peg's smaller. It's half the size of the other one, of the one that came on the card, the blister card. It's flesh colored instead of white. The neck is actually a smaller plug. That's why it actually is shorter and so on. Too bad. These excellent. Sanchez, that's a really good statement. Dean says I had a hamburger that used to live on my bass drum when I was in my first band. Classic, Dean. So it's a shame they don't exist. It really is. They kind of got rid of them. McDonald's has gone the direction from, well, whatever they were trying to do, the Ronald McDonald Land to here. But I posted an article the other day on My Amigo Like, and one of the reasons that they went that direction, if you didn't read the article, is because Sid and Marty Krofft said that this playset and the characters that Ronald McDonald was portraying on TV, well, not the playset, they're talking about the characters on TV. They were ripping off H.R. Puffin stuff because of the oversized heads. If you look at the Big Mac figure and so on, go on mymegolike.com, go on the left, scroll, find Remco, Ronald McDonald. You can see all the figures. They ripped off H.R. Puffin stuff. Now, when they do the history, the company that wanted to actually do the McDonald's marketing to bring these characters to life with the professor and so on, actually reached out to, I think it was Sid and Marty Krofft, and they said, yeah, we want to work with you. And then nothing ever happened, and they never heard from them. And all of a sudden, McDonald's pops up all these characters. But if you take a look back in history and you go way back in time, you can find a couple things that not only that you see here, but that were different even previous. Like the professor was not like this character. He was different. The professor was a different personality. He wasn't really goofy. He had hair, all that stuff. But the one that was the most different, the one that was the most changed and the most interesting to me that most people don't know, unless you're older than me, is Grimace. The original Grimace had 6 arms, and he was evil. He was bad. But they deemed when they started to do the new McDonald's commercials that he wasn't cute and he was scary. And they wanted to portray McDonald's as a fun place for kids to go. Shows like H&R Puff and stuff were very popular. Kids loved those puppet shit that was going on TV, and McDonald's wanted to do the same thing. So they turned Grimace into a cute, funny character with 2 arms that just did this, like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay? So there's your lesson for today. We've got a lot of Remco going on. And Thomas, I planned on doing that McDonald's thing before I open your package. So wow, that's a really cool thing. Let's see. The local McDonald's here had a nice display with the carded figures. They were like $1 or so. These, you're talking about these? Because somebody told me that when I was looking up information that these were actually sold at McDonald's. That's why the cards look like that. They were actually sold at McDonald's, whereas the other ones were sold in retail stores. I don't have any on the card. I have them all loose, but there's plenty of examples you can see online. Now, let me also say this. Be careful if you're looking to get these. Make sure if you're looking for the Remco McDonald camp figures that they are Remco, because there's somebody who came out and remade figures in like the 90s or the 2000s or something, and it was like, I don't know, like, I forget what it is. It's like Strawberry Tuesday or something. They're only sold in Tuesday mornings. It was made by or Summer something. They look very similar to the Remco McDonaldland figures. So make sure you're getting a Remco one. If you don't know, again, go to My Amigo Like, check them out. You'll see them. You could look at the one you have in your hand. They're similar. Even the kind of the packaging looks similar to the old stuff. So be careful. Don't get ripped off. And now if you want to collect the more modern ones, that's fine too. Enjoy yourself. But one day I'll reset up the train sets 3x3. It's huge. And that's what she said. That's what she said. All right. So Dean saying they had them there. All right. So far, excellent. I'm very excited. Lots of cool discovery shit going on. I'm going to show you something that came in from Germany. And a lot of you guys probably already know about BKC Monsters International. Now, they are handmade monsters and figures. Aleksandar Jeftic, who's in our group, has his own Facebook page, not only under his name, but under BKC Monsters International. I've had several discussions with him, and I have basically begged Aleksandar to come on live with us and talk, but he said his English, he doesn't feel comfortable with his English, which is sad because I'm sure we would all want to listen to him regardless of that. But he makes hand-poured action figures. They originally and still were designed or molded, I guess, off the Lincoln International bodies. So Lincoln International has those crazy long hands and so on. Aleksandar Jeftic has come up with his own characters. I have several examples of his work over there, but I bought 2 more because I had to have them. I have a Cyclops that he made. I have a Creature from the Black Lagoon. I have one called the Isolator, which is really goes like a sci-fi guy. He's all black. He's got this long cone head with this hose, and he's got the Mr. Rock Barbie radio and black. Really cool. But the neat thing about the figures is Aleksandar not only hand makes the figures, and let me tell you, if you order a figure, you're not getting it in 3 days. It takes time. He said the bodies on these take a week to cure. So he takes his time with them, but he does the artwork for all the cards and the baggies and all that stuff. And I'm telling you, man, when you look at the artwork, even the way he designed his logo, it looks a lot like Lincoln Monsters. There's a lot of influence in there. So these normally he only puts the bubble so I can lift it to get the figures out. But God damn it, Aleksandar, you sealed it this time, you son of a bitch. And I'm not tearing the bubble out to get the figure out. As much as I want to, I'd have to cut it to do it. So sometimes he does bags, sometimes he's just carded. They're not going to be the cheapest action figures you ever get, but they are heavy, they are quality, and they are not toys. These are something if you want a collection, you're going to put them in, so on. So the first one, and if Rich Hurley was here, I'd have to ask him what the movie is because I ask him this all the time. I can never remember. The first one is The Creature of Destruction. And this is all Alexander's original card art. Now, if you take a look at the card, this is no skinny little card. That's thick. That's what she said. It's thick. Even look at the back. He even strings the figures to the back. They're perfectly put on there. His every angle it's perfect. Like he doesn't miss a beat. This guy is like a true craftsman. But you take a look at the way he does his logo, very similar to Lincoln Monsters. Look at the artwork on the card is like crazy. It's just crazy. I love it. I love it. This figure, he's got the Lincoln style body. He's got the original head. If you can see the side, he's got kind of gills for ears or like fins for ears. Hands have longer claws than Lincoln. And this suit is layered upon layered. It reminds me a lot of when Buck does his stuff. He is kind of like in the rubber suits he does. They're like layers, not just a suit. He layers the stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. But this reminds me of there's a movie. It's black and white. Rich Hurley knows. He knows. I can't remember. It's black and white. It's from the 50s. And there's like these girls having a slumber party, like in a cabin by a lake. And then out of the lake come these like fish looking people and they like go into the slumber and the girls scream. And that's the horror film at the time. I almost thought you were showing Gumby. No, that's not Gumby. That is not Gumby. That is a very well put together action figure. He's wicked badass. Now, I have several of his figures. He has so many, I actually asked him to make another one for me. I think he's going to do Devilman for me. He does glow in the dark. He does Spider Face. I have Waxman. It's really cool because I was looking at Aleksandar's stuff on eBay for 2 years before I actually met him and started being able to buy from him. And he's really cool. He's a really nice guy. It's really fun. A lot of cool stuff comes out of him. But I realized after I was buying from him, like, wait, are you the guy that's selling on eBay? They keep buying. He's like, yeah, that's me. I forgot what it's called, but I want to think it's called Slumber Party Gangbang, but it's not called that. Close, Harry. I think might be called Slumber Party Gangbang. I don't know where Rich Hurley is, but I need this son of a bitch, and he's not here. Rich knows the name of it. If he jumps in here, or Rich is here, you can throw it out there. Maybe he's on watching. I'm not sure. All right, let me show you the other one. Now, Lincoln also did a really cool figure called Big Bad John. It's extremely rare. I think I've only known of one in existence, and I think that one, or maybe two, was sold to the old corduroy pony over there who paid out his shell out, I'm sure, a pretty penny for it. Aleksandar came up with his own version of it. When I saw it, I was like, Aleksandar, I have to have that. Under all circumstances, I have to have that. I have to have that. So the Big Bad John figure, like super rare. And the guy that had his collection, like he's just like, he doesn't show anybody too many pictures of his stuff. So there's a very little photos and stuff of it. But he was a bald guy, bad guy. He's a snake tattoo on his chest. And Aleksandar took it a little further and did it into his own interpretation of the character. And it's called Dirty Snake. And remember, he does all the artwork again. 8-inch figure, fully jointed. I'll bring him up close. He does all his own artwork, everything that's on that card he does. He put the snake on the chest. He's got the pistol up there in the holster and so on, boots and one. Let me slide that over a little bit. It even says, including shoulder holster, gun, tattoo on chest, caution, adult collectible, not a toy, ages 14 plus. And that's all right here on the side of the card. You guys can see that. I love this thing. I told him I have to have this, but damn it, that son of a bitch sealed it. So if I want it, I got to cut the card. So I love Aleksandar's stuff. It's a little more than what you normally pay for some action figures, but he hand does everything. Everything is built, handmade, specific, and they don't fall apart. They're not shit. They're not garbage. I could show you. Let me get you some other examples of his work if you want to give me a second. I got to put the headset down though. Hang on one sec. He does those awesome. Yes, he does the awesome Halloween figures. Yep. Yes. Harry Humstone. Those are the movies that I love. I am with you. I love them. Let me grab a couple other representations of his work. And let's take a look and see what Mr. Jeftic has done. All right, back on track here. So the Cyclops, I have him pinned up, and I'm going to have to pull everything down to do it, so I'm not taking him out. But Aleksandar does, yes, he does the Halloween figures. They have like old 70s costumes on with the mask, and he has like reprints on that. I don't know what you call that, plastic bib, if you will. So let me show you these. I put them in this case because it helps them stand up. Just open. Let's see if I can do it from the back. Let's see if you guys can see these. I don't know. You're not going to be able to see them. I'm going to have to pop it open. But, yeah, it's going to be too much of a glare. Yeah, it's terrible. The glare is terrible. But that's his interpretation of Creature from the Black Lagoon. He calls it the shock monster, shock monsters. He does these little ones down here. Little guy. And then the Isolator, who's my favorite. Just go to BKC, Monsters International, mymegolike.com. You can see more representations. The Isolator I love. He's got this tall head. He's like this space alien sci-fi creature. And he's got a hose that goes all the way down from this metal thing from his mask all the way to this thing on the back of his this aqua lung on the back of his costume there. It's close. I wish I could give me 1 second. Let me see if Rich is out there. If Rich is out there. 1 sec. Rich, what's that movie with the slumber party and the fish monster things? I keep asking you about old black and white one. Replies. I don't know if he's not on. All right, he's not active, so I guess I'm not going to get anything out of him. Doesn't seem like getting out of him. So, all right. Anyway, post a link on the main page, Lucifer. Yeah, I can do that. Let's do that, shall we? I do not have all of Aleksandar's figures up. I can tell you right now, I don't have them all up. I just have a handful that I did from before. He makes figures so friggin' fast, I can't even keep up. So I just have a small portion. But here, I'll give you the link. This is the link. There, all right, this is the link. And I'll show you guys what we got. Let me do a screen share. We'll share the screen. Okay, share. Give me 1 second. I got to turn it on. Let's turn it on. All right, I'm going to bring it up here. Okay, so I'm going to slowly troll the page. So why are these not coming up? Oh, I think I have to. Okay, I think I have to. So I'm hoping for this alien. This gold, like, creature from the Black Lagoon with the white suit. Coincidentally, one day I was just looking at some old TV programs, and it was like some old kids show, and they actually made that. They made this figure. I don't know if he got his idea from there. It's coincidence, but wow, it's a hell of a coincidence. Here's figures he made: a mummy, a reproduction Lincoln mummy, the girl victim, family. He even made them look like A-high cards. I mean, he does remarkable. Here's the Cyclops that I have. I love it. He even comes with a boulder. Here's the costume figures. These are great. See how he does the costume, and then he actually does a costume for it. I mean, like, it's ridiculous. He's done Godzilla, he's done King Kong. Oh my God, he's done crazy amounts of stuff on here. Let's see. I bought his Waxman figure. I'm actually waiting to get the Devilman figure. Here's some of his card art. This is him doing the card art. I mean, you can see he uses the Lincoln style hands on that Frankenstein. The card art is just killer. It's wicked 70s. Here's the King Kong. Wicked. Just wicked. This is the Isolator. I love this figure. This is one of my all-time favorite action figures ever. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's so sci-fi. He makes some little ones as well. He makes all these in bigger versions, and these are the little ones, which I thought were pretty cool. Here's Super Shock. I bought his Waxman figure. This Waxman figure, I bought it. I have it over there. I love it. It's got an A-high body, an original A-high body, and he made his own head on there. I mean, look at the green skull, the zombie, the creep. I wish he made more of these. He had these all up on eBay, and they got bought up. But just look at the artwork on this. This is Spider Face, glow in the dark. I have to get a Spider Face, too. He's got the hands creeping over the stairs. Come on. I mean, he's just got some crazy. Look at this shit. Now, these looks like he got some of the eyes like from the Tomlin figures, where they kind of like, hey, we have these, starburst eyes on them. He made the victim figure, which is a remake of the doll that they put in the mail order for the Lincoln Monsters. They just kind of threw this doll in there and they called it the victim. Here's some of the bodies he makes. These are some of the bodies he makes. You can see them. And what's I gonna say? You can see some really cool, the glow-in-the-dark hands, the glow-in-the-dark chest. I mean, he hand pours these people. Hand pours these. Yes, quality takes time. No joke. No joke. But yeah, that's just some of his stuff. I mean, he's got so much more cool stuff in there that's going on. Yeah, they are so awesome. What is the Cyclops from Lost in Space, the one that used to be on the lunch kettle? It looks like the one from Lost in Space, Harry, to be honest with you. I have one. It even comes with a big boulder. I think he does do them too, Dean. He does a lot of really cool. The costume figures are really neat. This commercial break was brought to you by Melagrana corduroy pants. Loose arches. Arch nemesis. I have no nemesis, Sanchez. I just have someone who just loves to copy because they're not original. What can you do? What can you do? What can you do? All right. So that's what I have for you today. Again, huge shout out to everyone. Thomas, huge shout out to you. Thank you for these wicked ass mighty crusaders from Remco with the punch action fist, the action fist. And then we have the loose, the shield, and he sent a carded one too. Are you crazy, Thomas? What's wrong with you? Oh my God. No, they're so awesome. All the characters on the back. Oh, he just sucked me down another rabbit hole. Oh, what the fuck? I can't do. Oh, wait. I got one more thing I found. Not as cool as any of this shit. Matter of fact, some of you will probably think it's pretty dumb, but I don't. Bring this over here. Oh, I got to find a place. I actually have a good shelf to put these on. All right. I bought this today. Any of you guys have Lidl, Lidl food store? They have two aisles that are basically always, they sell kinds of crap. Sometimes they're Hot Wheels toys. Sometimes they're some other weird brand. This is some weird brand of the dinosaur vehicle, adventure vehicle set. It's got two action figures in it, a Jeep, a dinosaur with a cage, a big, I like the big, see the big stick of meat to lure the dinosaur in? And this is what it comes with. I have no idea. It comes with an anvil, a hammer, pliers, a screwdriver. I don't know what the other thing is there. A walkie-talkie. Pickup truck with doors, tailgate, and cage that open and with functional winch. There's Noah. Now, they made a girl set that wasn't dinosaurs. They made it for girls, or what I believe is for girls. And I forgot what it had, like ponies and shit in it, but I thought that was pretty cool. You have one on the other side of town. Do you have a great pause? I'm shocked that there's not a lot of people here. Oh, my thing. I don't advertise, Harry. It's all word of mouth. I don't advertise. I really don't. It's just word of mouth. You have one on the, you have a Lidl on the other side of town? Well, they always have like kind of cool stuff. Every once in a while, they'll have like a cool toy, something cool to pick up. This was like $25, a little more than I want to spend, but I figured if I don't like it, I'll give it to some kid for Christmas that might need some, some toys and stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. So, corduroy, you can hear him coming. Oh, that's too funny. All right, let's post this about BKC Monsters International. They are so awesome. They are so awesome. So very awesome. I was so excited. And let me tell you something else. He would mail from Germany with COVID. It would take a month for this shit to get here. He sent this shit. It got here in like 4 days. I was so happy. And the shipping was reasonable. It was reasonable. Matter of fact, the last batch of figures I got from Luis in our group, he sent them from Mexico. Normally they take weeks to come in. He sent them DHL, and they came in what was I going to say? In like 3 days. What am I looking at? He made a Cylon. Oh, yes. He made a Cylon. Yes. He made a Cylon. That's correct. Let me see if I can bring this. I don't know if I can bring this up. Let me see if I can. He made a Cylon. Some other stuff. Check out stuff. Live Randall Wall. Is Randall Wall live now? Is that what you're saying? Revenge of the Quarter. Read it in the bestseller. How I Turned Migo Like Around. Oh my God. I think we're going to change the name of this show to Open the Mail with Me. Oh my God. All right. So anyway, a couple last minute things before I get off. because this hour is brought to you by Brian Sanchez, maker of ribbed, inflatable, and studded for his pleasure toys. How's that? If you're in the Secret Santa and you haven't mailed your stuff yet, think about getting it out. Today's the 16th. It's only 9 days to Christmas. You want to make sure things kind of get out. People start getting their things. I'll be checking in again with you guys probably daily from here on in to make sure a lot of you guys send stuff out. Some of you guys are still working on it. That's totally fine. We just want to kind of try and get everybody in before Christmas to kind of get it there, and then we'll do a big reveal. Another cool thing, that thing that I told you about that we're doing, we're still doing it. Special surprise coming for all the members of Migo Like. You get, what do they get, Brian Sanchez? What do they get? You get an inflatable gift for grandma. Let's see, Milligram Inflatables makes a great gift for grandma. That's true. They do make a great gift for grandma. Too funny. The art of Migo Like. We have no corduroy ponies. Who came up with corduroy pony? Who came up with that? I don't think that was me. I think somebody else came up with that. Did I come up with that? I don't remember. But now I'm so excited. I got oh my God, another line of figures. I love them. As soon as I hang this up, you know what I'm doing, right? We're going to go like Remco Mighty Crusaders. I'm going to be looking all over the place for them. Some of you guys, by the way, still have packages coming from me. I have things that are shipping in, and I'm doing these random drawings every day on my own. I'm like, throw some names in, and if you get something, then I'll mail it to you, and then I take your name out, and then I run it again. I've been running it. Some of you guys already got packages from me, random packages. Some of you have not. What do you say? The Slee Stack. Is that Slee Stack? Dean, is that the Slee Stack from Buck, or is that the Slee Stack? Did Aleksandar do a Slee Stack? I don't know if he did a Slee Stack. I know it sucks when I'm doing it from here. I can't like click the link, which kind of blows. Oh no. Oh, I almost blocked Dean by accident. Oops. You have no idea. Glad I caught you. Have a great evening. You too, Harry. Harry Humstone from Delaware, ladies and gentlemen. Harry! By the way, if it's your birthday, please throw it up there so we can have Brian Sanchez saying happy birthday too. Oh, Aleksandar did one. Yes. Buck did an amazing Slee Stack too. I have one up there from JS Starbuck. Slee Stack, and he did his own Creature Black Loon. He has a Migo inside a rubber suit, like the Medicom Real Action Heroes I showed you guys with the G.I. Joe inside the Godzilla suits and shit. He did the same thing on 8-inch scale. He even did a Godzilla. That boy's good. I know you do. All right, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. It's Friday night. It's 60 minutes in. I now need to go fucking race to the net to try and find some Mighty Crusaders. These are so fucking, they're like knockoff action figures. They're so fucking cool, but they're not. They're Remco. So they've got this really cool, hey, we're Remco, which is a mainstream toy company, but we're like this unmainstream superhero, and it was Archie Comics involved. What a cool history. What a really cool history. I really enjoy that. What's on for our next show? Well, our next show, thanks for asking, Stu. Our next show involves, I have no fucking idea. I really don't, because I just kind of wing this every time we do it. Whole thing, I'm just winging it. What do we have up there? We got so much shit in this basement. I don't even know what my wife's going to do with it when I die. She'll probably just throw it in the garbage, give it away for a nickel, you know. Yes, more nonsense. That's great. What's up? Daniel Cohen, sneaking in as we're sliding out. Daniel Cohen, I'm going to give you the quick over. I'm going to give you the hour in 30 seconds. You ready? First, we went over these Mighty Cruisers. No. So Thomas Sawyer sent me these Mighty Cruisers figures. The shields are whistles. You blow into them. That is the shield. That is the buzzard. These are Remco toys called the Mighty Crusaders. This is the web. They were made because Archie Comics was doing their own superheroes for Thomas Sawyer. I'm going to put the page up so you guys can get the whole history. I'm working on this page with Thomas Sawyer. He sent me pictures of his collection, and then he sent me these, which is a really awesome thing to do. What fucking badass. Thank you so much. Then we went into the Remco Ronald McDonald, and these are the ones that were in the card. But these are the ones, the bag ones, which are slightly different, a little less quality, not quite the same now, a little lesser quality, made a couple years later and sold at McDonald's. Sold at McDonald's. I don't know if they're everywhere, but they're sold at McDonald's. Also made by Remco, by the way. Then we went into the Aleksandar Jeftic figures I just received, Dirty Snake and the Creature Destruction. Aleksandar is a master of art and making things. And the last thing I show is I picked this up at Lidl. Comes from a company called Play Live. It is a dinosaur adventures vehicle set with 2 action figures in it. Yeah, probably it's not old, but one day this will be old. And one day you will say, wow, Lou showed me that when it was new. Now it's worth $1 billion. I should have got one when I got it. Yeah, really cool. So, all right. I am out of here. I'm going to go look up some Remco Mighty Crusaders. Stay the fuck away from the Mighty Crusaders. They're mine, you bastards. All of you. You farging vestiges. Do not go near the Mighty Crusaders. Because if you choose to go to Mighty Crusaders, I must kick ass. Please try the borscht. It's most delicious, comrade. All right. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Have a really great night. I'm sure we will do this again soon as packages coming in. Peace, bitches.